Good morning, Facebook and TikTok. It's me again, Santi, your boy Hugot, and it's a very beautiful Sunday morning here in Bacolod City, 6100. We are now here at Coffee Culture Shopping Area, Nara Avenue, Bacolod City. This is our location for our episode 3, title Asking Forgiveness from Open Wounds. Before we start with the vlog, shout out to Wave 31 Investigation Team. I really hope that you had a wonderful team building yesterday. Sorry, I was not able to join you guys. It's because it's my vlog segment today. And now we will now proceed with the vlog. Shall we get inside? As part of the healing process, normal lang talaga humingi sa isang tao ng kapatawaran, or even it's also important to ask a person if she could have a space for forgiveness in her heart as part of my healing process. Importante talaga humingi ng tawad sa isang tao, especially na may mistake tayong nagagawa sa kanila. It's because it's not easy, guys, to tell. It's not easy to heal from an anxiety, depression, and a broken heart as well. Na importante talaga ang magpatawad sa isa't isa. It's because sayang naman ang friendship na pinagsamahan for almost more than 2 years. Especially, marami kayong pinagsamahan ng friend mo. Normal lang minsan sa magbarkada ang may away or hindi pagkakaunawaan sa isa't isa, na sana dumating ang point na magkapatawaran din. It's because it's also part of my healing process as well, na I would like to hear also from her, and I'm sure she wants also to hear out my reasons. Of course, everything was just an unexpected feeling, as I discussed on my episode 2 vlog segment, na hindi ko naman sinasadya at first na ma-inlove sa kanya, and at the same time, nagtago ko ng lihim ng pagtingin sa kanya for almost 9 months. Siyempre, we all know nagkaroon ako ng anxiety and depression for almost 40 days. Hindi mga magandang bagay nangyayari sa akin. And just to share, minsan, nahihirapan ako mag-move on, nahihirapan ako pumasok sa work na may dinadamdam na mabigat sa puso ko. And it's because na, let's just say na during my free time, or let's say during my day off as well, minsan binabasa ko yung previous conversation namin ng friend ko na girl. Yung mga tawag ito, sweet bonding moments as friends. And at the same time, just to share also guys the topic, during my free time also, binabalik-balikan ko yung mga bar, restaurant, or coffee shop kung saan kami dati nagpapanding. And it's because everything really flashes back to my memory. Kasi naging close kami dalawa for almost 2 years. Teammate pa kami sa isang, what I call this first BPO company that I work with. You know, alam naman natin na masakit tanggapin na ayaw na tayo kausapin ng isang tao na close sa atin for more than 2 years. And it's because na, syempre, nababasa pa natin ang mga previous conversation through text messages and chat as well, na para bang binabalik-balikan mo at na-feel mo minsan yung kanyang presence every time na binabalikan mo yung mga bar or coffee shop kung saan kayo nakikita dati. Can you imagine that for almost nearly 1 year? Or let's say 1 to 2 years, ganyan yung bonding ng dalawa. And then everything will just be gone suddenly. Kung ano yung naging conversation namin ng friend ko, ang pinaka-last conversation namin with each other is way back on January 7 of this year of 2024. Nababasa ko pa ang mga text message and chat namin sa isa. I'll just share to you guys kung ano yung na-send ko sa kanya na message. And to start off reading some messages here, I even said, "Hi friend, good morning. I'm just calling to say sorry. Because I kept secret from you for almost 9 months. I hope you can fix things between us. And the other message that I have sent to her as well. Friend, I know I have been waiting for some good time. I just want to know if it's a yes or a no. If not, can we still be friends? I know we're both adults. Whatever is your decision, I respect it as well. Na para bang as a gentleman, alam ko na galit siya sa akin. December or 27 of 2023, bago matapos ang taon. Nakakalata na ako na galit mo siya sa akin habang namamasyal kami sa isang mall together with her friend as well. Na para bang umiiwas siya sa akin. And at the same time, sa sense ko na alam niya yung lahat. Lihim na tinatapos ko sa kanya. And at the same time, as a gentleman as well, ako na mismo ang lumalapit sa kanya, trying to communicate with her a lot, and to know her side as well. Ako na mismo nakikiusap na to fix things between us. Especially na, I admit, hindi ako perfect. I have a mistake as well na nakikita sa kanya. Hindi naman masama ang umibig. There is nothing wrong actually with love. It is not even, of course, chemistry na pinipilit ko siya na mahalin ako. Gaya ng pagmamahal meron sa kanya. Hindi ganyan. Nakakaintindi, I respect her decision as well. I know the girl has the right to say no, but the only thing that I'm asking from her is forgiveness as part of my healing process. I hope someday na magkita rin kami dalawa. Magkapatawaran na. That's why I decided to create this vlog segment since our communication namin dalawa is almost got ready. And I'm sure this will reach out to her by posting this one on YouTube. In this difficult situation like this, guys, if I can still remember my mother when she was still alive. Sadly to say, she passed away because of cancer as well. She did not survive her sickness. Naalala ko yung advice ng mami ko. Every time na nagkakaproblema ako sa love or merong babaeng nagugustuhan but rejected me, ang advice na ito na naalala ko sa kanya at iniisip ko rin ito paminsan-minsan, which is a very good advice as well from my mother. Ang sabi ng mami ko sa akin is, anak, when it comes with love, all the things are not really perfect. And at the same time, meron din yan may mga challenges at hindi yan all the time happy ang love. Learn to accept rejection as well. Normal lang ang masaktan. And at the same time, as the days goes by, there's always space for healing. Na dapat hindi daw ako nasasaktan, na matuto lang ako maghintay for the right girl to come to me as well. And sabi pa ng mami ko in addition na just wait for destiny to reverse its time, its place. Na panahon na mismo magbibigay sa iyo ng tamang babae na ang love hindi dapat minamadali. Na wag daw ako masyadong masaktan. Of course, love is not always happy. There are always challenges and trials that you need to understand. Pagdating sa love, as per advice of other people from me and close friends as well, na when it comes with love, hindi dapat tayo nasasaktan. Or we are hating love because nasaktan tayo or na-reject tayo sa isang babae na niligaw natin. As per advice from other friends, sabi nila sa akin, love is about sharing. Love is providing security as well to the person that you love. Love is, a very wonderful thing that is created in this world. And at the same time, love is a wonderful form of chemistry na para sa isang taong iniibig mo. Na hindi natin dapat i-hate ang love. Dapat it is the most happiest thing na isipin natin that can ever happen in our life. If I can define what is love for me right now, in this type of situation that I'm in right now, and at the same time part of my healing process, if I can define love, what is love for me? Let's just say love is pain, love is sacrifice, love is honesty, love moves in mysterious ways, love is always unexplainable. Gaya na nangyari sa akin and my friend, love is really unexplainable. And at the same time, love is always comes in a different form. The only thing that I'm asking right now is forgiveness from a friend. For the second time around, humihingi ako ng kapatawaran from you. If you could provide space in your heart right now to forgive me, my social media and cell phone number is still the same. You can communicate with me anytime you like. Kung hindi kaya bukas or ngayon, just take your time. If you could provide an open space in your heart to forgive me. In addition for this vlog segment, ang mga kasama ko sa work, naging concern din sa akin kasi lately nakikita nila na stress ako at malungkot ang mukha in going to work. Kaya niyaya nila ako minsan mag-team building. They also understand as well my situation naman. So that's why na hindi ako nakasama sa kanila sa team building. And at the same time, meron ako sa teammate na bigay ng advice sa akin. Sabi niya, normal lang sa atin masaktan. It's because na it's a challenge and at the same time it's part of life. Siyempre tao rin tayo at may damdamin and at the same time hindi naman tayo pang robot na wala tayong emotion or feelings. Ay nagsabi ng teammate ko sa akin. May mga friends ako na close sa akin na nagbibigay din ng mga magagandang advice sa akin. Especially for the past 3 months, meron akong kausap na iba't ibang tao at mga friends as well who are let's just say, so financially successful and at the same time, humingi din ako ng advice sa kanila because they really do have a perfect love life. Ang maganda sa kanila is financially successful na sila. At the same time, some of them are married and some are getting married also as well. Humingi ako from friends sa mga ganyang klaseng kaibigan ng mga magagandang advice and at the same time, para hindi maulit ang sitwasyon na ganito. So that, magkakaroon ako ng happy ending if I met someone new. Thank you again for watching my episode 3 and we would like to thank Coffee Culture with Me for allowing us to do the vlog segment here in their coffee shop. They are located at Shopping, Nara Avenue, Bacolod City also. We will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.